What happens when a legendary sci-fi tale meets modern streaming absurdity? You get the bizarre, unintentional comedy that is the new War of the Worlds, starring none other than Ice Cube. Yeah, you heard that right. Ice Cube is headlining a reboot of H.G. Wells' alien invasion epic, and let's just say, it's not what anyone asked for. Before we even dig into this galactic mess, go ahead and hit that like button if you've ever seen a remake that made you want to apologize to the original. Subscribe for more brutally honest breakdowns, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss a cosmic catastrophe like this one. So what's the setup here? In the newest take on War of the Worlds, Ice Cube plays Will Radford, a domestic terror analyst for the Department of Homeland Security. He's grumpy, he's got zero coworkers, and he monitors America from a tricked-out high-tech office that looks more like a YouTuber's command center than a government facility. His primary responsibilities? Not national security, apparently. Nope, he's mostly spying on his kids, his pregnant daughter Faith, and his gamer son Dave, because you know, parenting through surveillance is the new frontier. If you thought Ice Cube playing a lone wolf cyber sleuth sounded like a stretch, just wait. His entire role is him sitting in front of a desktop, clicking through camera feeds, shouting things like, "Not on my watch," and scolding his kids through their laptops. It's like Mission Impossible if Ethan Hunt retired and decided to become a really angry Twitch mod. Early on, Will's tracking a hacker named Disruptor, who's exposing shady government secrets. And this sets the stage for what's supposed to be a tense cyber thriller. But the pacing? All over the place. The tension? Practically non-existent. It feels like a 90-minute ad for Amazon, which is ironic, considering you'll need to sit through real ads before the movie even starts. But wait. It gets worse. Roughly 20 minutes in, the alien invasion finally hits. Fireballs light up the sky. Buildings explode. And humanity? Well, humanity is mostly represented by low-res security camera footage and people filming the apocalypse on their phones. You'd think a sci-fi epic would deliver some awe-inspiring destruction, but instead we get grainy cell phone clips and a whole lot of reaction shots from Ice Cube staring at his screen. NASA makes a brief appearance in the form of Eva Longoria, who warns that something is off. But Will brushes her off because, quote, "I watch people, not weather." Brilliant. Then comes the big moment. An asteroid hits, cracks open, and out pops a shiny alien tripod with laser beams. It's the film's only semi-cool visual. But by then, the damage is done. Not by aliens, by the script. The story isn't really about aliens at all. It's a jumbled message about data privacy, government surveillance, and somehow, parenting. Yeah, turns out this whole end-of-the-world scenario is just a clunky metaphor for a dad learning to give his kids some breathing room. Because nothing says heartfelt family drama like fireballs and death rays. As if that weren't enough, the character development is thinner than a streaming buffer wheel. Faith is in labor, Dave is yelling into his headset, and Will is juggling FaceTime calls with the president while trying to monitor his daughter's contractions via her smart fridge. Meanwhile, her boyfriend Mark, yes, a prime delivery driver, is trying to save the day by asking Will to order a drone on Amazon. Yes, you heard that correctly. He saves the world with a prime order. If that line doesn't make you cringe so hard you strain a muscle, we don't know what will. And let's talk about Ice Cube's performance. He gives us two moods, annoyed and even more annoyed. He yells, he grunts, he delivers one-liners that would have been rejected from a Fast and Furious script. At one point, He literally shouts, "Take your intergalactic asses back home." And instead of being badass, it's just bad. The screenwriters? Kenneth A. Gold and Mark Hyman. You might know Hyman from Meet the Fockers, and this script feels just as awkward, except without the laughs, the heart, or even a consistent plot. The editing tries its best to keep things moving with frantic zoom-ins and a chaotic barrage of video windows, but it only amplifies how little is actually happening. The action sequences feel like watching someone doom-scroll during the apocalypse. Even disaster movie tropes fall flat. You know how in good apocalypse films, characters make heartbreaking sacrifices, face impossible decisions, and have you glued to the edge of your seat? Yeah, none of that here. Instead, we're supposed to cheer for a prime driver using 2-day shipping to combat aliens. Honestly, the most terrifying thing about this movie isn't the aliens. It's how much corporate branding is shoved into every frame. If Amazon ever needed a full-length propaganda film disguised as sci-fi, this would be it. So here's the final verdict. War of the Worlds 2025 is a disaster. Not the fun kind, not the thrilling kind, just a disaster. It's bland, it's boring, and it makes you wish the aliens had taken out your Wi-Fi first. If you're into unintentional comedy, confusing narratives, and watching Ice Cube play a tech bro dad who saves the world through surveillance and shipping, this might be the film for you. But for everyone else, this is one invasion best left unwatched. If you made it through this review without rage quitting, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and drop a comment telling us your favorite, so bad it's funny, movie moment. And if you've ever saved the world with a Prime delivery, we definitely want to hear about it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe from intergalactic nonsense.